So I'm currently filming this outside, so I hope this works. If it's a bit too windy, well, we shall see. I kind of wanted to do it outside. It's kind of been a couple of days since me, Spud and then Sean got back from Just Dogs Live. The vlogs are all up. I've posted a blog post on everything. Sean went home, sadly, and he's been getting his well-deserved naps. Cookie, that is my... no! I got ya. There's nothing you can do about it. Hi, lady. Good girl. Right, go, lady, go. Okay, maybe filming outside with dogs was a bad idea, but it's cute, so I don't care. So little Spud is down here. He's just sleeping on the ground. But basically, yeah, we got back. We had a really amazing time. If you've watched those vlogs, you would have seen everything we did, and it was so much fun. Basically, this is my haul video of everything that I bought. Before I start the haul, I would just like to point out that some of these things I paid full price for, some of these things I got discounts on, and some of these things I got for free. The first thing that I'm going to show you, you would have actually seen in the vlog, because I did talk about it, but I got this. Spud's looking at it, he wants it. So it's, there we go. See, it told you. So this is his octopus, his new giant octopus. It squeaks. It also squeaks and it crinkles. You can buy one of these for about £14.95, and well, he loves it. Spud, go get it. It's great. Look at him. And yeah, I love it. That's why I bought it. So the next thing I got was, well, it's a squirrel leopard. Oh yes, I know it's your toy. You're not having it yet. It's some Spud. So it's some sort of weird animal, and basically it's a refillable. Oh, not yours yet. Patience. It's you can put bottles in it, so it's refillable, and you put bottles inside of it. So it's like safe for them to shoot. Anyway, he loves it. This one needs replacing, but I'm going to give it to him before he gets upset. Off you go. You can buy them for about £9.59. Oh, he preferred his octopus. I see. All that, and he chose his octopus. So yeah, basically you just refill. We put bottles in it when he crinkles them enough. Then you can swap it out and put another one in. And if you have a dog like mine who shreds things and chews through things, which he's doing right now, I am determined to not let him chew the legs off that octopus. Next up is a slip lead, and this is in a lovely black gold metallic sort of colour. What I love about it is really soft. It lies flat to the face and no rubs, no nothing. It's a really lovely material. It's really ingenious. I've not seen any of these before and I love it, so I'm very glad. It has your normal O-ring that just slips through, but what's really interesting is it has a stopper here so that it stops it coming off your dog slipping their head out of their collar, but it has a stopper here which stops it strangling the dog. Much nicer slip lead, and I like slip leads because they're really easy to just chuck on when you need them quickly. But these could also be used as figure of 8 leads because they're really soft around the muzzle area, and this just holds it in place much more, so it's less pressure being applied to the dog's face, which I think is really lovely and a really clever way of doing these, and it's really smart. So you can buy these, I think, for about £7.50. Right, so next up is a harness. Now, I already have a harness for Spud. I have a Julius Canine harness that literally does everything, but he is lurcher, he is very thin, he's fine, and I do love the Julius Canine, but at times it can be too bulky. I wanted a harness that would hug his body and be softer to use in different sort of scenarios, but he's a really awkward shape. I either find harnesses that are far too tight on the girth but are okay around the shoulders and chest, or are far too tight on the shoulders and chest and right around the girth. I cannot, find one that fits him. Anyway, there was this company called Dog Games that had a stall at Just Dogs Live, and they sell 2 types of harnesses. They sell their fleece-lined harness range, and they sell their perfect fit harness range. Their fleece-lined harnesses are cheaper, but they're generic sizes. You basically just get your general sort of extensions, and that is it. And we tried on a load on Spud, and they weren't working. So we decided we would look to see their perfect fit range. Basically, this is the harness that I've got. It's in a lovely maroon. Basically, I'll show you how this works. So this actually is 3 pieces. I'm just going to undo it all and hope I can put it back together in a minute. Otherwise that's embarrassing, isn't it? This is 3 pieces. You have the girth piece, which obviously goes around their chest, and obviously that's deeper depending on the size of the dog. You have their back piece, which is the coloured piece, and it sits over the back, across the top of the shoulders and down the side. And then you have the chest piece, okay? So all of these go together to make the harness that you've just seen. What's obviously the great thing about these is where they are separate pieces, you can get different sizes to match it up, mix and match until it's perfect sizes. Now, the dog game shop literally spent a great deal amount of time with me trying on different sizes, getting me to trot him up basically. They could see how he moved in the harnesses that they tried. It was amazing. The girth is an extra large. Great. The back piece is a medium, pretty average. And the front piece is a small. So my dog has both an extra large piece and a small piece in one harness. That is why I have not been able to find a harness that fits ever. Because they were doing a show deal, I also got the matching maroon lead to go with it whilst I was there on the day. But basically those sort of range, I think from about £30 to £45, depending on your sort of, I don't really know how pricing works. I'm assuming it is based on if I have an extra large piece that costs more because, you know, and so forth, so on. So it will be anywhere between £30 and £45. But really soft, really strong, gorgeous set of colours. I really love the maroon, so I went for that. And do you know what? I mean, this is perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. It hugs him, it fits nicely, and it's perfect. I'm in love. So the next stand that we went to was the Limp Bells You Move You range kind of thing. I've always been recommended the You Move medication for Lady, my collie, because she is quite stiff. Are you tired, buddy? Gone to sleep. I've been recommended the You Move medication for her. She is on a medication already to help with her stiff joints and slight arthritis and stuff, but it hasn't been working the way I've wanted it to. So for a while I have been wanting to swap her over to something different to try it. So to be able to go to the You Move stand and actually talk to them and ask, I usually have loads of questions. So I was able to ask everything I was worried about, everything that I needed to know, and I got answers that made, you know, really helped shape the sort of the process I'm going to take going forward with all my dogs, not necessarily just Lady for the joint aid and whatever. So basically I've come away with 3 items. These are all, I got their sampler sort of sizes because I'm just trying them at the minute. But the first thing that I got, as I mentioned, was the You Move dog. So they say this is for stiff joints, supports joint structure and promotes mobility. Lady's quite old, she's in hydrotherapy, she's getting stiff, she's getting sort of slight stages of arthritis, she's had quite a few injuries in her legs. So she's, you know, she's getting on and she's aging, and so this stuff hopefully will benefit her. The second thing I got, basically it's not in its bottle that I bought it in. The bottle was about this big and it was too big to fit in our dog cupboard where we have all our medications and stuff in, so I basically popped it in a jam jar. I got the U Mega Itchy Dog Serum, and it's a salmon oil and medication-y thing. I can't quite remember what was in it. I just know it's a salmon oil base. You pop it over their food. It's supposed to help strengthen skin, prevent itching, and just help damaged skin repair. And it's very allergy based. Oh, are you stretching? God bless him. So as I said, Lady's old, but she's also got quite a few allergies, quite a lot of allergies. She's very prone to hot spots, so I'm hoping that this will do the trick. Also, Sputnik has a grass allergy, so as well, looking for things that can just help ease that allergy and stop irritation, because it's not nice to see them irritated. The final thing that I got from Limp Bells, again, it's down the allergy route. So with Lady, it's fine, because if there's a problem, if there's any itchy stuff, you can wash her, you can have shampoos. There are so many shampoos on the market for itchy dog. Spud, on the other hand, you say the word water and he will run a mile. Bath time is not a thing, and that's fine because Whippets, they're self-cleansing, you know, they keep themselves clean, don't really have to worry about them very often, but it means that I cannot bath him with shampoos that give him relief. So I've been looking for a cream that I can apply to the sore areas that will enable him to just you know, it will able to relieve the pain in that area. It's the UK skin cream, and basically it's just like, it's like baby cream. You pretty much, a little bit of your fingers, and you just massage it into the places that are sore, red and raw. And when he next has a flare up, I will pop some on and see how it works. Cross fingers, they'll do the trick, and I'll have happier, healthy dogs because of it. I bought things from one final stand, and I just want to rave about this stand because the stuff was amazing. But this is the company Safe to Shake. Now, they were such ingenious designs. Anyway, I don't really want to keep going on about them, but go visit the Safe to Shake website. It will be linked down below, and just go have a look at what she sells because it's some really, really ingenious stuff. Basically, I bought two things. The first thing I bought is a Lurcher, well, Whippet Greyhound sort of made tailored coat, waterproof coat. She had two colours, the red with the orange fluorescent, or she had purple with yellowy green fluorescent, which I'm going to get for Cookie because I think she looked really sweet in that. So they have what she called a snood, which goes around the neck, which is great because they have such long necks. They get really wet. But not only that, they have a little bungee elastic cord. Squeeze it in so that rain doesn't get in behind their ears. How brilliant is that? I love that. I love that a lot. The little bungee here, it's also got the zip for the lead to go through, so you can just pop it through there. And if you don't want the snood on because it's wet but it's not really very cold or whatever, for whatever reason, it very easily just zips off. Go simple. Snood off. Then you can roll back the collar so it's a little bit more stylish, which I love, and voila, just a dog coat. And I think it's brilliant. You've got a pocket here if you need to put anything in, which I think is awesome. You've got leg straps that can go over the legs just in case you want to, but you don't have to use them if you don't. She does coats for all different types of dogs. She's releasing a Dachshund specific coat in October. She had prototypes there to show off, which I thought was awesome. She had these Safe to Shake coats, which were the ones that you put on after bath and they can shake in them, won't get water around your house. She had all types of coats. I mean, it was just fantastic because she put so much effort into making sure each one was designed as best she could for the dog that would be wearing it, which I thought was great. I really, really loved that. So I've got one for Spud, I'm going to get one for Cookie, because she would just look great in it. And I loved the colours, I loved the purple and yellow, I just thought it was great. And I mean, the red and orange suits Spud really well, so very, very happy with that. But I did buy one other thing from her shop, which I thought was really, really clever. And it is her Safe to Shake travelling mat. And the label's fine. So I got it in the size large because why not? Basically, as you can see, it's a bag, pretty much, but it's not a bag. It's just pretending to be a bag. So it's got a handle as if it was a bag. It also, in here, has like a over-the-shoulder one that just clips onto each corner. But basically, what this is, if you undo the poppers, you can roll, this would be really hard to show you, but you can roll it out, and on the inside, it is a fleece bed. So when you go travelling, or when you go adventures, which like me and Spud do a lot, I can literally just take this with me, and it's big enough to fit both me and Spud on, hence I got the large. And this can be my bag. The pocket here is huge, so you can fit pretty much anything you want in there. And then you could just take this can be your bag. If you have a dog like Spud that doesn't like lying on anything that isn't grass or soft surfaces, he's not really a rough, tough kind of guy. If you have a dog like that, this is perfect. It means I can go out places and he can lie down. And it's a waterproof outside, so you can lay it down on the ground in wet, muddy conditions, whatever you like. But it's got a soft inside, and I just thought it was incredible. Snuggles on the bed. See, it's big enough to fit technically me, Spud, and Cookie. So I think it's pretty cool. Huh, Spud? Huh, Spud? Do you like it? Huh? You good boy. You good boy. Yes, good boy. So that is all that I got at Just Dogs Alive. As I said, most of it was actually pretty practical. So I feel like I limited myself well. I'm usually really bad at events. You should have seen me at Paws in the Park. That's really it. That's all I wanted to show you. I will have left everything that I can link, I'll link below. I really, really hope you do check out some of these companies because they are all really, really lovely. So that's all from Just Dogs Live. I am feeding him a treat. It was bribery to come join me in the video. That was basically, oh, and bye. Okay, well, that's a bye from me and a bye from Spud.